videos, we just tell you guys how we've wasted so much money and how you should do the opposite of what we
Maybe
do.
that'll be the theme of Firepit chats.
Welcome back to another video. Back at it again, guys. You gotta hurry because it's gonna rain.
No, it's not raining until midnight.
Raindrops.
It's not raining until midnight
Yeah,
tonight.
that's what they always say, and then it just like downpours.
The Weather Channel out here is very unpredictable. Well, rain out here is very unpredictable. So it can be like 20% rain, and then we just get the craziest storm.
Which might happen right now. What t-shirt contest?
What t-shirt? That might be more applicable to you. Welcome back to another video, guys. So we're gonna talk about our off-grid internet disaster. Oh my gosh. It's just been so terrible.
Well, it was.
At the start, yeah, it was kind of not the best. So
for two people that have a at-home business that rely on the internet.
And since we live rurally, we're limited with our options, but we've kind of figured out a pretty decent setup now. So originally when we moved out here, we got 4 cell phone plans with T-Mobile. So we just got their family package. And then on our 2 main lines that Hannah and I both use, we got the upgrade. So it's like an extra $25 per month per line, and it gives us truly unlimited data. And that's what we've been using so far. And we've also had a couple other internet service providers that we've kind of dabbled with. Way back last year sometime, somebody in the comments actually recommended using this one company called 4G Community. We had it for like 1 or 2 months, and then they went out of business. So I was just like, God damn it. And it was really good too. It was okay. It was pretty good.
It wasn't as good as T-Mobile.
It wasn't as good as T-Mobile, but it was pretty good considering the price. It was only like 30 or 40 bucks a month.
I don't think it's called T-Mobile. I think it's called T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, whatever.
You always say T-Mobile.
It's what? Who cares? We're just recording a video. So we had that 4G Community for a bit. That kind of crapped out on us. And then another common service that people use in this area is called Y-Power. Now, Y-Power is kind of like I believe it's like a microwave connection to certain towers in the area. So on the side of our tiny house, we have a kind of like a satellite dish, and that's actually how we get one source of internet. And that source of internet, for the fastest one, it's 12 megabit download and 5 megabit upload, which if you have any idea about that kind of speed, about internet speeds, it's pretty crappy. We're paying $100 per month, and I got locked into a year-long deal. So once that's finished, canceling that, and we're just going to strictly be using our hotspots.
But that guy totally scammed us.
He didn't scam us.
He scammed us. Like, he came out and he like hooked it up once he hooked the thing up, and he was like, oh, you're getting like incredible speeds. And he was like, I've never seen this before. And then like once it was hooked up, I went to upload a video. I'm like, it says like 6 days until it's completed. And Derek's like, it's just not up to speed yet. And I'm like,
I didn't say that. I mean, you're just making stuff up now.
It was like ridiculous. And Derek's like, where's the dotted line? Let me sign. And I was just like, we should not have signed up for this shit. Like, this is...
Well, we didn't know that it was going to be that bad because we wanted like a good source of like constant internet that we could upload videos. So I remember when we first got it, and our videos are typically between 1 to 2 gigabytes that we upload to YouTube.
Yeah.
And those videos they're uploading in like 3, 4, 5 hours, which
no, it was more like overnight. No. We'd have to...
Sometimes, but not always. So when we're using our T-Mobile hotspots, did I say mobile or mobile?
You said mobile. Get it together.
Our T-Mobile hotspots, our videos are uploaded in about 20 or 30 minutes. So to give you kind of a comparison there. One thing that I've noticed with that is we don't get throttled. So if you go over like 22 gigabytes per month or something like that, if the towers in your area are busy, like you don't have like priority, and you can get throttled back a little bit in terms of like the speeds, but the data is completely unlimited. We haven't noticed any throttling out here in terms of our speeds or anything like that. Like I'm always constantly streaming live video, so like watching like football, or we're always watching Netflix and stuff, and we still have plenty of speed to be able to do that. I don't know if you've noticed this, but when I go to Tucson and I try to use my phone, because obviously the towers there are going to be much busier, is that I notice that the speeds that I'm getting on my phone are much slower than we get out here.
But we're paying like $350 a month right now for internet with the other thing and our phones.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, like with our phones only and having like unlimited internet and 2 phone plans, like $250 a month is not that bad.
Yeah, considering
for our business. It's our like business expense. It's like the biggest expense we have with our business.
It's one of the biggest, yeah.
So we wasted a lot of money on internet.
Yeah, we've wasted a lot of money just because we haven't found like a really good thing.
But T-Mobile, like we're just gonna stick with T-Mobile.
Yes.
It hasn't let us down yet.
It hasn't let us down yet, and it's been consistently so much faster than all of our other services that we've tried.
And even when I travel, I use my hotspot all the time. Like when I was in Florida last week, their internet was down because somebody like was drunk and ran into the tower. And they're like, we don't have Wi-Fi. And I was like, it's all good. I got T-Mobile.
It's all good.
And it was fine. Like it worked. I didn't have any issues. It's just that you have to connect to it all the time.
Yeah. So something that I'd recommend that you guys check out is if you're looking at an area where you want to like possibly purchase some land and you're not sure about the internet connection out there, is obviously you can ask like neighbors, you can ask the realtor, like what is the internet kind of situation out here. But the other thing that you can do is actually look at the coverage maps for like Verizon, for T-Mobile, and other service providers that are going to be in that area. And what I would do is I would actually get like maybe just get like a pay-as-you-go SIM card, put it in your phone, and then see, see in terms of like how many bars and how your reception is going to be out there. Actually, if you go onto their websites, you can usually see coverage maps as well. So you can see, you know, if you're going to be getting 4G in this area or you're going to be getting 3G. The crazy thing with cell phones and with data plans is that they're going to keep getting faster. Like I think Verizon is about to launch 5G.
Ooh.
So they're going all the way up to 5G. So I think it's almost going to get to a point where wired internet connections are, I wouldn't say that they're going to be obsolete, but wireless data connections are going to be so much easier to set up, and I think they're going to be much more commonplace in the future.
But I also think it depends on what kind of phone you have. Like if you have a really old phone, it's not going to get as good of internet speeds as like a brand new iPhone X. Just because of like the way that they've upgraded the phones to contact the satellites and stuff. You know, like some of these phones have a huge distance range on them, like, from a tower. So if you're using like an old like Nokia with the snake game on it, you're probably not gonna be good.
Who remembers the bowling game and the snake game? There's a bowling game
was the
too. Best. There's those 2 games. That was like my first cell phone.
I kind of just wish I had one of those phones just so I could play the snake game. Or a flip phone just so I could like whip it out in public and people would be like, this girl from the past, like is she time traveling?
Flip phone, flip that crap up.
Yeah. But
or if you had like a fancy flip phone, it was the Razor, and you're like, whoa, you got the Razor.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys.
I would say another tip is don't sign any contracts like until you can try it out. Because if we could have like just done that for a month, we'd been like, this is garbage. But then we wasted what, like $1,200 on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
$1,200 just down there.
But hey, you live and you learn. You can learn from our mistakes.
I really can actually stream Netflix and stuff on there. Like I barely ever connect to that hotspot unless I'm uploading a video.
Oh, okay.
But
so
maybe it's because you're not on it. If we're both on it, it's a garbage.
No bueno. It's not going to happen. There's just not enough bandwidth to be able to accommodate the both of us.
And I think that's why T-Mobile is so good, is because we each have a dedicated hotspot. We're not sharing the internet, so it's not like our speeds are good. There's nothing else like interfering with our speed.
Yeah, and I get constant text messages from T-Mobile saying that I've used like 50, 60 gigabytes in the month and we're not noticing any throttle. So we're going way over like the 22 or 30 gigabyte kind of like cap.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I don't notice throttle either.
So that's a situation that's working out for us.
We just, like in these videos, we just tell you guys how we've wasted so much money and how you should do the opposite of what we do.
Maybe that'll be the theme of Firepit chats. No. how we've wasted money and effed up.
And how you can prevent it from happening to you.
Yes.
Or like
even like Brian and Pam, they were kind of wondering about internet. And I'm like, just get the upgraded T-Mobile hotspot. And he did it. and he's very happy with it. And they're uploading videos to their channel and doing all kinds of great stuff over there.
What is it called?
T-Mobile.
You just said T-Mobile again.
Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future Fire Pit chats, leave them in the box below.
And I'll be here too, so you can make them juicy or like whatever.
Maybe the next one, maybe we can talk about why we're having kids in a future one.
Derek's getting his balls worked on in like 10 days. Going under the knife.
Getting the plumbing reversed. Getting it fixed up.
Getting it to actually work again.
And then we'll have some little ones running around at some point.
They'll be so cute. Could you imagine these genetics mixed? Hopefully they get more of mine, but like
kids.
for real.
And they get some more of my smarts.
But
anyways,
they get my
guys,
hair, because your hair's going gray, bro. But your intelligence, my looks.
I have like 10 gray hairs.
It'll be the opposite. They'll get my intelligence and your looks, and we'll be like, damn, we never should have.
We screwed it up.
Just kidding.
Anyways, guys, we'll love them either way.
We love them already, and they're not even here.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Talk to you soon. Peace.